Hello everybody, Mr. Allosaurus here, and today two things will be happening. One, I will be posting again, and two, we will be starting our series, well, a new series for the campaign. And yes, I have done a bit of the campaign, but does not matter, of like all three of them, but does not matter because we will be doing them from scratch. So we will be starting with the DFW campaign and moving all the way over a course of however many episodes to the Dominion Malta campaign. So, yeah. Isn't that normally text? Uh, Hold on. I messed up. Uh, yep, skip. Sorry, guys. I messed up. I messed up because in my settings, where is it? Audio, my voice volume turned on when I do this stuff. Sorry. Back. There we go. Alright.
Jurassic World. This is where our story begins. Scientific breakthrough without any consideration of the consequences. So nature did what it does and unleashed chaos. This time we were deeper into the
I don't know if
illusion
you
of
can hear this.
control, and the chaos brought something much worse. And for a moment, we remembered how precious life is. But time has a funny way of softening our memory of what it's like to lose control. And ambition. Ambition is a persistent thing. For the dinosaurs left behind, time was becoming immaterial. From miracles of science to assets destined for exploitation. Perhaps it's time we reflect on the true nature of nature. An endless cycle with one goal: survival. And this means that dinosaurs and humanity have to find a way to work out their differences.
Okay, so sorry about any noise that happened during it. My sincerest of apologies. Oh,
To us, a desert is a wasteland, devoid of anything but the most extreme examples of life. But creatures once thrived in these lands hundreds of millions of years ago. Given the geological history that we're dealing with, dinosaurs walking among the tumbleweeds isn't that much of a stretch. The current situation, where dinosaurs are running wild, is untenable to those in charge, well, those that think they're in charge. So we're left with a problem or an opportunity. This is where you come in. They've ignored my warnings before, but maybe this time with you, it's going to be different. I'm willing to embrace the uncertainty.
okay. So, oh,
Okay, I guess an introduction is in order. I'm Cabot Finch, Assistant Director of the U.S. Department of Fish and Wildlife. I know it sounds important, because it is. But let's not get bogged down in labels and titles and organizational flowcharts. I'll make this easy. You work for me. See, nothing to it. You'll be working with the experts. This is Claire Deering and Owen Grady.
And yes, we have first-hand experience with the dinosaurs. I'm the former operations manager at Jurassic World. Owen and I actually helped build the park. And unfortunately, we were there to witness its destruction. And this is Owen. He works with velociraptors.
You could call me a dinosaur wrangler, though officially I'm an animal behaviorist. I was just building a level of trust with them when this happens.
Okay. So we'll need to get a few things in place ASAP. Start with a response facility, equipped with both a Ranger Team 4x4
And a capture team helicopter.
Okay, so I was just wondering, in the intro, we saw a baryonyx kill, I think they are Gallimimus? So this guy kill a Gallimimus, I think it is. And it was about right here, about like around here, about where this cactus is, right there. Where the big mountain is. And I was wondering, where is it? And you might have seen me, or you probably did see me. While that was playing, just go along here and have a look. That's the one over here to check out what's over here. There's, what would you do? There are Triceratops over here, 3 of them. I don't know where the third one went. We don't get camouflaged. Okay, so we will begin with what the game told us to do and put a response facility in. And to get to the response facility, you use on PS5 you use the D-pad, and on I think Xbox and Switch and all that you use the D-pad to do it, and then on PC, I think you just go to your mouse. Since I'm on PS5, I have no clue what you do on PC. But I'm pretty sure you can just move your mouse up to it. So.
We are making excellent
Okay, so now
progress.
again,
So
we're
let's stay
clicking, we're using the
focused.
D-pad.
Next step,
We're going to
building
power
a backup generator.
and placing
Then
it
feeding the
in
energy it
this
creates to the
highlighted
response
area.
facility.
So
And
you can
also
place it
make sure
wherever
the
you want.
building is
I'm
connected
placing
to
it
the path network.
here
It
because
only
it
does
looks
as
nice.
good if it's operational.
It just looks nice, okay. Don't judge. That's nice. Okay, and then with D-pad again. And then we'll go, and then it will automatically automatically go to the path. And you might have seen there, it started off as dotted lines, but then it changed to one solid line. And that's because at the bottom, you can see it says toggle curve with square, and then pressing square to toggle the curve, and now it's curved, and now it's straight. So we are going to be doing it, we're going on this line, and then we'll snap to the path. So there we go. Oh, and then
Hey,
we
Claire,
go, and then I'm
we may have trouble
hovering
tracking
over
this
the
dinosaur
helicopter,
from the ground. And
clicking
even more trouble if we're lucky enough to
X
find
on
it.
Then the sensible thing is to take a
PlayStation,
capture
so
team
it'll be
helicopter. You can trank it from the air.
See?
A
I like
on
the way I think.
Switch and stuff, and then it automatically did it because I hovered over it. So I'm using the trigger buttons, or I mean the if you have played Fortnite, there's like shoot buttons. That's what I'm using to go up and down, and I'm just using my movement one, the same one we used to move the camera. So I'm turning the camera and using R3 turn the camera about. I'm pretty sure this is L3 to shape the helicopter. So I'm gonna click triangle, and it'll take me into this view. And again, I'm using the movement button. You can see at the bottom it says move. It's the L, the bottom. And then it says L1 to zoom, and then use equipment, which will be firing. So R1 to fire. We've got up, and then we'll fire again. And he's down. He's down. So we're exiting this by
I
clicking
copy you.
circle
We have
and
it.
circle
Caps are
again.
successful.
Going
Knew
down
you'd
to
do it.
transport,
Never had a doubt.
Really?
clicking
Maybe
transport
one or two.
baryonyx,
Well, it's better than
and
usual.
using the move
I'll take
button
it. Now,
to put
where do
him
we
in
take this
this
dinosaur?
enclosure.
We
So
have
I'm
the
just going to put
enclosure.
him in the water.
We just
Because
need
it's
you to deliver.
middle,
Hey,
and
don't
I'm
I always?
going
Wait,
off of it.
you don't have to answer that.
Alright, and then I'm clicking the not the D-pad. No, yeah, is it D-pad? Yeah, the D-pad, and then
John Hammond was
using
concerned about what
L1
would happen
and
if dinosaurs
R1
lived in the
to
wild.
speed up, and we're
It adds
going
a
to
whole new level
times
of
3.
challenge. And perhaps
I'm going to times
opportunity.
3, and we can see in the background that the baryonyx is getting moved. Okay, so he's here. I'm going to turn it back down to times 1 speed. We can watch him. You don't have to do this, I just want to watch him. Oh, he's drowning. Yep. So he's in the enclosure, and you can see he's safely enclosed.
Whew, I instantly recognize this dinosaur. Kind of hard to forget once you've been trapped in a room with one. We couldn't save that baryonyx, but we can certainly help this one.
Okay, so you can see it requires a status check. We'll get to that later.
There's not a lot out
Oh,
there for the
sorry.
dinosaur to consume,
Oh,
so we'll need a feeder inside the perimeter of that enclosure.
Hungry dinosaurs make me nervous.
Can't disagree with you there.
we're going to the environment part. You don't have to do this. You can go to the enclosures one and go to feeders, but it tells you to go to environment. So I'm gonna try to get this to be a bit realistic by putting it close. Probably like right here's the bus. No, it's not. Right here. So probably not. Like there. Then the shallow area. Oh, we gotta go to environment again. Oh no! Oh, there we go.
Good to go on this end.
Copy. Okay. We need to get a full assessment of the dinosaur's health. Utilize a ranger team
Cool.
vehicle.
Okay, so it takes you
Owen will help you get a
using the
status of
same
the animal's
controls.
overall
It says
welfare.
at the bottom
Then
accelerating
we can
brakes,
plan
and
our
we're gonna
next move.
not
You
gonna
really
cover
need
this
that?
as
A
much as the
plan? I
helicopter.
mean, I've always been more of a
There's the help
just
menu. You
make it
can
up
read
as
that
I
if you
go
want.
kind of
I play
guy.
this game a
Tell
lot,
you what,
so
if this doesn't work, we'll try your way.
That sort of
yeah.
sounds like a plan.
R1, check his status, and he's missing rock.
While we
We
can't
want him to have
replicate what we had on the island, we
95%
still have
comfort.
to do what we
Oh,
can to get the dinosaurs more
ah.
comfortable with their current surroundings here in
Wait, is it gonna charge
Arizona.
it? Okay, so we're in the
Sensory and drinks
environment
by the
tab.
pool. How's
I've
that
gone
sound?
down to this
Are you seriously
painting,
asking?
the
Or
painting,
pretend asking?
Okay,
and
Claire. How about we add
these
some
two,
preferred terrain to their pens
yeah,
instead? Better?
these two. Yeah, we've got two sons. So, sorry, yep, this and this are both rock, but just to make it look nice, I'm gonna put the rock where the rocks are. It's rock there, got rock there. Any more rocks? Any more ropes? No? Right, so the thing I like to do is get a medium size brush and just tap it. Just tap it, Because you see, it gives rock, but, oh yeah, I've also just gone and clicked triangle. You can see at the top, triangle, to get to this map, this view. So, he's still missing rock. So, we'll give him two types of rock. also put it in the water. So if you don't want rock in your enclosure, just put it in the water because it's almost non-visible. Like that looks, if you're far out, you're probably going to be around this type. It's kind of hard to see the berry on it. Not the berry on it, it's the rocks. But so we've just gone and added more rock. But he's still not happy. So what we're going to do is go one thing down, and now we're on the actual rocks, and I like to use this one to, we need a separate rock. No, thank you. So you see, we are placing actual rocks, and you know, to add a bit more detail. There we go. So now what's just come? He's 100% just by adding these rocks. He's 100% comfort. Sorry, you don't need to do this. I just like doing it.
We've got to monitor these
It makes
dinosaurs
the
more
enclosures
closely.
look good.
That means setting up a ranger post
Okay,
inside
so we're
their
going
enclosure.
to the
Sounds
enclosures
crazy,
tab,
I know, but
going
this'll
along
work.
to the
Trust me.
ranger post. And I like putting it, it's probably best, because I know what's happening. I know what happens after this. So I would actually recommend placing the ranger post here. I would recommend placing the ranger post there. Sorry. And some of the stuff I do, most of the stuff I do at least, is not necessary. I just do it because it looks good. You know, like you've had that feeling before where it's like you just do something because it looks good, yeah. You know, like, girls. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Right, there you go. You see, like, you know, he's got a proper desert vibey thing. We'll add a few. We'll have this like a proper desert back here. So it's big cactuses. Cactuses. Okay, so we are going to click on the ranger team. Click on add task. Go over to where our ranger post was, and click assign ranger. And if you're wondering why,
I'm getting reports of
one
dinosaurs
second.
running freely around the facility, Claire.
The reports may be accurate, but they don't paint a complete picture of our current status.
Angry dinosaurs on the loose. What am I missing?
They're not angry. They're simply acting on instincts. The more threatened the dinosaurs feel, the more hostile they'll become.
Especially if they sense survival is at stake.
But it is. Both theirs and ours.
Yeah, but only we know that.
Well, for now, anyway.
We'll start by tranquilizing one of the dinosaurs from the helicopter, and then have a transport team bring it back to the facility.
Great. Do it.
So they said, well, Cabot Finch said close to the facility. You guys are seeing where the Triceratops are, and you're seeing where our stuff is. So either Finch is dumb, or I'm dumb. So, whoa, never seen this before. I didn't know they float. Whoa, so the Baryonyx just gone and attacked the ranger team, and knocked a few stuff, and like knocked doors and stuff off. We'll check on the ranger team. Oh well, I guess it's repaired then. Because we can see this. There's a door come off. There's the hub, not the hub. The front of the car that covers the engine part has come off. And then that's come off. So, yeah. I think I'll end this video here. on the locate and tranquilize the Triceratops. So I hope to see you in the next video that is posted. And I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope you come back. So, I'm Mr. Allosaurus, and you're awesome, but I have to end it here. Bye!